Hey, Derek and Caleb. I told you I would read you a book, and I got the book to read for you. I wasn't able to find a Transformers or a Star Wars book, but I will get one of those soon. But I figured maybe both of you would enjoy reading about Pinkerton and Friends. We got one story coming up from Pinkerton. But first, I just wanted to say something because today I got a package in the mail from your teacher, Derek. And so I wanted to just tell you how impressed I was and how much I liked what you gave me. And so I see this picture here that you have of some people in a boat, and it looks like there's some sharks underneath. Whoa, gotta watch out for those sharks. So I thought that was a really good picture, Derek, with all the birds in the air. And I also got a first term and a second term progress report from you, and I saw that it was all 3s and 4s, exceeding expectations and meeting expectations. And Derek, she said some glowing words about you. They made you, it looks like you are a good boy. You make me so proud. I'm so happy that you're doing so well in school, Derek. So anyways, I also saw this really cool picture that you did with, looks like water paints. That was a pretty impressive picture here, Derek. Good looking stuff. And then she sent a picture of you going to the supermarket, it looks like, and there's a man cutting meat. There's a big bit of beef right there, and I can see you right there. You're looking up there. It's pretty cool stuff. I'm so happy that she sent me this picture. I always love getting pictures from you and all sorts of stuff from you, Derek. You too, Caleb. If you ever feel the need, I would love to receive anything from you, Caleb. And then I got some cool little journal stuff here, and it looks like you drew a house, and it says right here you went to special meetings. I'm very proud of you, Derek. You went to special meetings and you drew a house. It looks like you're on the way to the special meetings. And then here's you going to your grandma's and grandpa's, and I thought that was pretty neat. Grandma and grandpa are doing pretty good right now. Actually, grandma, she went in to get some laser eye surgery, but apparently things were just fine, so she didn't need to get that surgery. And then right here, it says that you love you and Caleb and Mom and Dad. And that made me very happy. I always love hearing about you loving me, because I love you so much, Derek. You too, Caleb. And you made a rocket ship? I thought that was pretty cool. You made a pretty neat looking rocket ship right there. And then right here, you had pancakes. Nice. I always like pancakes. Pancakes are tasty. Some syrup. Thought that was pretty neat. Well, anyways, that's all from the package, so I figured that I would start in on the book now. So, Pinkerton and Friends. We had this book when you were living here. You read it a lot. So I figured we'd read it again just for old time's sake here. This one is Can I Keep Him? And this was made in 1971. That was way before Daddy or Mommy were born. So here we are. Here's the boy. Arnold is his name. Mom, I found this dog sitting all by himself. Can I keep him? No, Arnold. Dogs are too noisy. He would bark all the time and annoy Mr. and Mrs. Van Doon next door. Take him back where you found him. Look at that. People aren't very welcoming of the dog. The dog's looking kind of sad. I found a lost kitten wandering in the street. Can I keep him? Look at the little kitten's playing with the string there. No, Arnold, your grandma is allergic to cat fur. If we kept it, she couldn't visit anymore. Take him back to where you found him. And please don't bring any more cats and dogs into the house. There's that cat keeping the grandma away. Ooh, it's danger. Cat fuzz. Watch out for that cat fuzz. And here we are. And looks like Arnold found a deer out in the forest. That's a good-looking deer, isn't it? It's a little baby fawn. Uh-oh. I found a shy fawn in the edge of the forest. He can't bark, and he doesn't have cat fur. Can I keep him? No, dear. Fawns grow up to be wild bucks. They have sharp hooves and antlers. In 1 week, our rugs and furniture would be cut to bits. Woo! Now look over here. Uh-oh. There's a bear in the living room. A funny little bear fell off a circus train. He wasn't hurt, and I brought him home. He can't bark, and he has bear fur, and he has no hooves. Can I keep him? No, dear. Bears have disagreeable odor. The house will smell like a circus train. Woo-wee! Circus trains are stinky. They got all sorts of doo-doo from all the animals. Look, there's a tiger. Tigers go doo-doo in circus trains. Oh, and there's a hog. You know, hogs, their pens kind of stink. Apparently, pigs are pretty clean, but their pens aren't very clean. Yeah. Oh, they got a flea in that cage. How could they hold a flea in a cage? I don't know. At the zoo, Sweet Sally had 3 cubs. The zookeeper said that the zoo only needed 2 more tigers, so he gave me one for a pet. He can't bark, he has tiger's fur, his paws are soft, and he smells nice. Can I keep him? No, dear. Tigers grow up to have terrible appetites. They eat enormous amounts of food, and sometimes they eat people. We can never afford to feed a tiger. Uh-oh. It's kind of silly, isn't it? This is just imagination. So here's all the tiger chow up here. And tiger tidbits right there. And here's Arnold. He drew a little picture of his tiger. It says, "My puff sweet pet." Whoa ho ho! Look at that. It's in a circus. Look at this lady. She's riding on the back of a horse. And you got all these acrobats flying around the place. And then right here, guess this python's weight and win the mystery prize. Can you guess how much he weighs? 100 pounds? 200 pounds? Whoa. It says right here that he weighs 1,237 pounds. Oh, he was a whole lot more than what I guessed, wasn't he? A snake man at the carnival ran a contest to see who could guess how much the python weighs. I guessed right, and first prize was the snake. He makes no noise, he has no fur, he has no hoofs, and he smells sweet. Can he go for a month without food? And he can go for a month without food. Can I keep him? Oh, she doesn't know what to think about that. No, dear. Pythons are untidy reptiles. They slither around, shed their scaly skins all over the house. The skins clog the vacuum cleaner. Uh-oh. You don't want a vacuum cleaner to get clogged, do you? Because then it makes things hard to clean. Wow. Arnold's pretty far going, because apparently he went to Alaska. It says, in Alaska, I saw a scientist chipping a dinosaur out of the ice. When the dinosaur defrosted, he was still alive. The museum didn't want a live dinosaur, so I brought him home. He doesn't bark, he has no fur, he has big soft feet, he doesn't shed. Alaska? When were you ever in Alaska? And who ever heard of a dinosaur for a pet? But I'm lonely. Will you play with me? I'd like to, Arnold, but I'm busy. Why don't you run outside and play on the swing, or ride your bike, or dig in the sandbox? He just moved in down the street. He doesn't bark. He has no fur. He has no hooves. He smells like us. He doesn't eat much. He doesn't shed. His name is Ralph, and he says he'll be my friend. Can I keep him? He wants to keep a little friend. That's kind of silly, isn't he? You can't have a friend as a pet. No, dear, you can't keep him. But he may be your friend, and stay and play this afternoon. Now go outside, and please, no more questions about animals. Woo. Wow. Look at this imagination that both him and Ralph came up with. They're at the beach, and they have birds flying all over the place. And they have, there's Arnold and Ralph, and they're feeding the seagulls something, it looks like. And you can see all sorts of different types of birds. They're all over the place, flying every which way. Wow. That's kind of neat, isn't it? Uh-oh. He found looks like a pigeon. Silly Arnold. Huh. So anyways, that was the story for this time, and I will be making sure that I will be getting more to send to you boys. And I just want you to know that I love you, and I think about you every day, and I want you to know just how much I love you boys. So until next time, I'll talk to you later. Bye.